Man, I wish when I moved here to San Diego, I knew these things I'm about to share with you, because they would have made my life a lot easier. So stay tuned, because in this video, we're covering the top 9 things you need to know before moving here to San Diego County. Hey, it's Alex Villare. I'm a real estate agent here in the San Diego County area, but most importantly, I am a valuable resource for anyone looking to move to, from, or within the San Diego County area. So if that is you, feel free, go ahead and pause this video at any point in time. You can go ahead and call my cell phone directly, call, text, email, whatever works best for you. I got you when you're relocating here to San Diego County. All right, so these top 9 things, some of them are pretty obvious, some of them are not, but we're gonna get right into it. And number 1 is the San Diego County area has really become an industry hotspot. The industries here in San Diego County, besides the military, that's obviously a given. We have an amazing boom in tech industry, healthcare, and also the biotech space. All right, number 2, it kind of is an obvious one. That it's expensive to live here, but the cost of living, if you take it into account with the other 2 larger cities that we have here in California, San Diego is actually the less expensive one. And quite honestly, you just have to realize that when you're coming here to San Diego, you are not going to get your really expansive, large, wide open places like you would maybe in Texas or Arizona for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. That's gonna get you a condo here in San Diego County. Now, I will tell you that the weather is fantastic year round, so most people, they sacrifice a little bit less square footage for a fantastic outdoor lifestyle. So if you are considering wanting or desire a beautiful outdoor setting, then San Diego is a great place to move to. As I touched on, the 4th thing that you really need to know is our weather is fantastic, and we do have our cooler nights, but ultimately it's going to be a mild, 73 degrees year round. You can probably get away with just packing, if you're just here to visit, you could probably get away with just packing a mid, springtime summer bag pretty much year round. All right, so the 4th thing that, I wish I really knew before I moved to San Diego County is, I grew up in Orange County, and I had an idea of this, but it wasn't really my thing when I was growing up. I didn't really mind or really make myself aware, but you really need to be water wise when you're here, and it's very simple to do that. San Diego, pretty much a desert on the water, and you got to keep in mind that it doesn't rain here often, so California as a whole is usually in a really large drought. So simple things you can do to be water wise when you move to San Diego is, if you're shaving your face, use the sink, turn it off, until you're ready to rinse. Or you could even, when you're washing the dishes, simply turn off the water until you're ready to rinse off your dishes. Simple things like that. But one thing you do need to know is sometimes we do go into drought shortages where they do limit the water supply, and you need to be water conscious. So that's something to think about when moving to San Diego. All right, another thing that you need to know of the things that I wish I knew was when you move to San Diego County, there's really not a lot of public transportation outside of the downtown metro area. So if you live in anywhere else besides the 10-15 mile radius of downtown metro, you're gonna either need to have your own car, jump on the freeways, or you can, if you're close enough to the coaster or rails, any of the rail systems here in San Diego County, you can use those, of course, to get to where you need to get to. But majority of the time, you're going to want a car. So plan on, if you're coming from a larger city, maybe like San Francisco, where you can get around downtown fairly easy, you're going to want a car here in San Diego. That's just my advice. Okay, so the number 6 one is actually really cool because you come from majority of cities, and if you're coming from a bigger city, it's probably not that exciting to you, but for me, it was awesome. San Diego County is very easy to navigate. Basically a ginormous grid system. We got freeways that run north, south, east, and west. The downtown area is also in a giant grid system. So no matter where you are, it's very easy to figure out how to get to certain places based off of their location and the number of streets and the numbered street they're on. So that way you can really pinpoint. You might not even have to use your smartphone, and heck, we might be able to even go back in the past to MapQuest and just use a simple printout, because that really suffices here in San Diego County. So you might think that San Diego County is actually small, but it's actually the second largest city in California. And San Diego downtown area, the city of San Diego, is one of the safest cities in the United States out of the rest of large downtown metro areas across the United States. Okay, amigos, the 8th item that I didn't really think about when I moved to San Diego, and you should probably know this, is we are close to Mexico. Mexico is so close. I mean, we're talking miles, especially if you're downtown. So that brings multiple things, but I'll just cover a few. First, if you want to go to Mexico, you can just simply drive. It's very easy. Head down the coast of Baja. Fantastic surfing, fantastic places to stay, fantastic places to eat. Also, if you love Mexican food, San Diego as a whole, the whole entire county, has fantastic Mexican food here. I think it's on another level than any other county in the United States, and I've tried pretty much all of the Mexican places here in my immediate area, and each one is knock your socks off good. Another pro tip, if you are looking to go long haul in terms of flying and you can't get there from San Diego Airport, you can take the Freedom Bridge, which takes you from San Diego straight into the Tijuana Airport. You go through customs there. You don't need to drive over the border. You park on the U.S. side, walk into Tijuana Airport, and you can catch longer haul flights there to Europe or beyond. Really, you can even go to Asia from Tijuana. And generally speaking, they're a little bit cheaper. Also, if you plan to travel within Mexico, just walk over the bridge into Tijuana, and flights will be much, much, much cheaper. So the last one is really cool because, you know, it's always good, especially coming out of this darn pandemic. It's always good to get out, spread your wings, and fly a little bit. And what I mean by that is San Diego has a ton of festivals, a ton of events throughout the year, all throughout the county. Each city has their own events, and there's larger ones throughout the county that each city can go to. So you can live your spirit animal, whatever you want to live, and go to these festivals and enjoy, relax, you know, take in the festivities, the culture of what San Diego has to offer. That's gonna wrap up the video here. If you've gotten any value out of this video, I ask smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel so you're alerted every time I do upload a new video. And if you or anybody you know has any questions on what it's like living here in San Diego, my number's here down below. It'll also be on the screen somewhere around here. Feel free, call, text, email, whatever's easiest and best for you. I got your back when moving to San Diego. Bye-bye.